Yeah. 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 I just got myself a spacer laser. Yeehaw! Wow, wow, wow. Bark, bark, bark. Bowie, wowie, bark, bark. I just got myself a spacer laser. Yeehaw! Get over here. Boom, one shot. Yeah, that was awesome. Ah! What is wrong with this game? I think to myself, egg. Ding a ding 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 ding.
If it walks like a furnace and quacks like a furnace, it's a furnace.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
How does it feel to be owned by potassium?
It feels pretty miserable. I did it! I'm gonna leave you because you can't follow me. Woo! Yeah. 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 Let go of my purse! I don't know you! Bum ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba da 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 ba da 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 ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba. Absolutely perfect. Look at that. Perfect. Perfection.
perfection.
I think to myself,
We will settle
egg.
for nothing less than perfection. How is everybody? How are all y'all? All y'all. I do not. I don't know what to do with my hair because I have all these little funny growths around here, like that's like this long, and it doesn't go into a ponytail. Anyway, so I feel like I look a little bit like a toe today, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Oh ho ho! I see Alan is getting into the command game. Listen, Alan, we have a great time with commands around here, and if you ever find a scene or something, or like a saying or something, you can type !marker, and that makes it easier for me to find it in my Twitch highlight video or in the highlighting tool, and I can make commands off of that. So if you ever find like a moment or whatever, like any of those obviously were moments. We've got Rumi, Trekkie, Grandpa, lurking off a migraine. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've never had a migraine, but I hear they are awful. So I'm so sorry. We've got Shine Spark, KM, Alan. I'm gonna think of that every time I see your name. I'm sorry. Have you seen that video of that? What is it? It's like a potluck. It's like a pot gut or like a, I don't know, prairie dog or something. I'll post it in the Discord because it's one of my favorite videos ever. No. You don't have to worry about that though. If you, okay, all right. We've got John Steed, how's it going? We've got Cody Hayes. Okay, so all y'all is absolutely Texas slang. Like it's not everybody, it's all y'all. There's y'all, but then there's all y'all. Or yeah, you can clip it as well. You can also clip it. That also makes it easier for me. I love, DJ is always like the master of putting commands in Discord, makes it very easier on me. I do convert them to WebM files, but honestly, that's so great. He posts them in the Discord and it's fantastic. Shane's like, hi, I'm new. Everybody look at me. Collector, how are you? Happy Friday. So it's pizza day around here, which is also a good thing because I still have a bunch of streamers that I want to put up in the kitchen. Anders getting the ladder out now because I can't bring that behemoth into our house by myself. Yeah, I'm kind of doing some not last minute things, but we do have to go to the store tonight and we do have to get like ice cream, candy for the piñata, you know. How are you, Chain? Chaos, good to see you. Good to see you. Ewins, yeah, it's just Southern. All y'all. Yeah, I'm looking forward to pizza time. I love, but Susie, you're a streamer. Why would you put yourself in the kitchen? Okay, listen, speaking of kitchen, so I spend a lot of time in the kitchen cleaning dishes. I'm like the main one that cleans the kitchen and does the dishes, and it irks me, but whatever. Andrew's a busy guy and it is what it is. Did you guys know that it doesn't really, the type of dishwasher you have is not as important as the type of soap you use? We just made a discovery that if you use Cascade Premium Plus like soap packs, you can literally, and granted, listen, maybe I'm obsessive. I've just had what I thought were crappy dishwashers all my life. So I have like a dish brush and I scrub my dishes until they're practically sparkling before I even put them in the dishwasher. Because I've had too many times where I've gotten plates or whatever out of the dishwasher and I've had food and crap still on them. So my mom was also the same way. Not the same way, I'm sorry. She would load my dishwasher, but she wouldn't rinse anything off. And I would get these dirty dishes coming out of my dishwasher. Well, we have recently learned that Cascade Platinum Plus is literally the best dishwasher soap out there. We saw it on an Instagram and, I know, look at this hair. I look like a peacock. I know. I don't know what else to do with it.
Hello?
It's okay. It's not so bad, but so we saw this Instagram post of this lady that does like house cleaning tips and tutorials and stuff. And she actually went to the Cascade like lab where they have tons of dishwashers and they test all the different soaps. I have been testing it over the last couple weeks. I had these little ramekins, like these teeny little ramekins filled with like hardened, like I got most of the cottage cheese out, but like there was cottage cheese around the sides, little clumps of cottage cheese around the sides that my daughters have been like eating their little chips and cottage cheese with. That Cascade took all that crud off without me doing any sort of like scrubbing or anything at all. So my kitchen duties have been cut down significantly because I literally, all I have to do is just like rinse it a little bit and put it in the dishwasher. No scrubbing, none of that. Just here to change y'all's lives. Cascade Platinum Plus or whatever it's called. I think it's Platinum Plus, yeah. Yes, yes. Extra pineapple and anchovies. Have you seen the Futurama episode with anchovies? Hey, it's Jay. Good to see you, Jay. Oh, it's fabulous. That was not a read. Yeah, no, I'm down. I'm down with this hair. It's great. This stream indeed is brought to you by Cascade Platinum Plus and Dr. Pepper. Indeed. Okay, we've had some new people. Koala, Dad Bods, Napsy. Good to see you guys. Shine Sparks like, wouldn't change mine. I don't wash dishes. Do you just use like paper plates or something? That's kind of what I would do. John Steed uses pods. My dishes go right from the dishwasher to my shelves. I mean, obviously my dishes go like away. Oh, you mean, oh no, from the dishwasher to the shelves? Well, yeah. I moved all my stuff from like up in the cabinets to down below so the girls can help me unload the dishwasher. Best decision I ever made. Because now I can be like, all right, Charlotte, you can do extra screen time if you unload the dishwasher. Boom, dishwasher's unloaded. So we run the dishwasher every single night. And now I don't even have to spend like a half hour sitting there and like scrubbing all the dishes because I'm obsessive that way. We tested it. We tested it out. We had this knife that we put in there that had it had avocado, tomato, lettuce, and cheese like hardened on there because we had used it to make nachos. And Andrew and I was like, I want to scrub it off. And Andrew was like, don't do it. Just put it in the dishwasher. Let's test this. Came out sparkling clean. Absolutely sparkling clean. I'm just astounded. I thought it was always the type of dishwasher you had instead of the soap you're using, but apparently the soap you use in your dishwasher is far more effective and far more important than the actual dishwasher you have, which is great to know because all my life I've been using crappy dishwasher stuff, either like Great Value dishwasher pods or whatever. They're less expensive, but are they? Because if I'm standing at the sink scrubbing dishes for a half hour just to load my dishwasher, that is not saving anybody anything. Cascade Platinum Plus. Cascade Platinum Plus. Cascade Platinum Plus. Cascade Platinum Plus. We bought a small bag. And, oh, that's true. So I take all the food off of it. Like I put all the food down the sink or in the trash or whatever. But if there's like stuff that's just kind of like caked up, you know, if there's like cheese that's kind of like a cheese grater, I didn't scrub the cheese grater off at all, but there wasn't any really cheese chunks on it. It was just kind of greasy and had like cheese residue on it. Stuck that in there. Didn't even, oh, I can say it a million times. It's kind of like Dory. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I'll tell you what, I don't get tired of hearing it. P. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. What'd you say? P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. I'll tell you again, I never get tired of hearing it. P. Sherman 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. The only thing I would be wary of if the dishwasher isn't great with drainage, the food scraps over time could clog the drain. Yeah, I do have to keep my eye on that. But it's not like I'm throwing like giant food scraps in there. Like everything is kind of like on the sides of dishes and stuff. Like I had a pot that I'd used to make mac and cheese and it just had that kind of orange residue around the inside of the pot, but all the noodles were gone, but there was just that cooked on kind of residue. Came out sparkling clean. Nothing. And Andrew was like, who do we tell? How do we tell the world? How
Not like
do
a
we tell the
regular
world?
mom. I'm a
I was
cool
like,
mom.
I don't know. I'll tell my community, I guess. You're a normal person that drives me nuts when I see a dish in there all built up because I'll give you a guess who gets to clean that out eventually, and it isn't Ava. No, like food chunks and stuff, that definitely has to either go in the disposal or it needs to go in the trash. I'm not about to like throw a whole bowl of like Hamburger Helper into my my dishwasher. No. But like, you know, kind of cooked on stuff like cheese or, you know, whatever. I'm telling you. Cascade Platinum Plus. Michael, how are you? How sparkly clean? Like, I'm so shiny. Cascade Platinum Plus. Yeah, so that's changed my life. That's the soap you should all be using. Sure. Is it a little more expensive? Like dollar amount? Yes. But does it save you time? Absolutely. And that's worth it to me. I do have a disposal. Heck yeah. Dude, yeah, no, we lived without a disposal one time and it was like the worst ever. We were like, oh yeah, that's fine. We were living in my dad's basement apartment and it was really cheap. So he was only charging us like $300 a month for rent or something. So we dealt with it, but yeah, not having one. Did you get the ladder?
Hi.
Thank you so much.
I'm Susie.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. So today I have to finish Sparkly. All right, stick a marker up there. Sparkly, shiny, sparkly, shing, sparkle, sparkle. There's a wild ander. So today, before I, you're welcome. So before we get into any gaming, I have to finish this Zonai sleeve. And the Zonai sleeve itself is very... I don't have a lot to go off of. Like, all the pictures I find are only of one side of the arm, right? So I can't ever see. What I really wanted was to see like the design split in half and then flattened, which sounds kind of stupid and I don't know why anybody would have that design, but in my head I was like, sure, I'm sure I can find a design like that, but I can't. So, I know, it could just catch. Don't worry everybody, I got this. I know. So I just kind of had to eyeball it, not to mention it's 3-dimensional, so some of it doesn't work quite right when you do it, you know, like when you're painting it. But anyway, also, all my alerts and everything, I set up this scene, this new crafting scene just like today. So, it's not, my alerts don't work. I think the sounds will come through. Maybe. Hold on, let me see. Possible? A message will come through chat and my alert sounds will sound, but like the screen won't shrink and all that stuff because I just didn't have time to get it all set up. So it shouldn't take me the whole stream. All I have to do is go over a couple. This is what I have it on. I have it on a shop vac thing. But anyway, so this is my Zonai sleeve for Charlotte. And I just have to go over this bottom part and this top part with another layer of glue. So, or not glue, I'm sorry. What's it called? Paint. So anyway, this is the sleeve. And I really honestly just kind of eyeballed it and was just like, sure, it's geometric. I actually think I put more stuff on there than there is in real life / fiction. Because when I look at pictures, he really only has like 6 kind of cuffs that kind of come around and they all kind of connect in weird ways. I did a whole lot more than that, but I wasn't really sure like how to do it, so I just kind of eyeballed it. I don't know. Anyway, also, I cut out a bunch of these cuties. You see my cute little Koroks for our Korok hunt? Oh yeah. I had 10 different Koroks and I cut a bunch of them out. This is only, I don't, oh yeah, it's because I flipped the camera upside down. I don't have, these are not all the ones I'm printing, I'm cutting. I think, yeah, so Auden calls them yahahas. No, she calls them hahas. She was like, I want to see the hahas. So cute. Anyway, I have 10 different ones here. I have this little guy, and then I had a snag with my Cricut. I accidentally didn't cut it with the right amount of pressure. So I had to recut it, but anyway, I've got this little guy. So there are 10 of them, and I'm planning on printing and cutting out probably, there's the little chonky one. There's this one. There's a little chonky one that's really cute. Where is he? He's like Charlotte's pillow. There are 10 different ones, and I'm planning on cutting out probably another like 20 or 30. I think what I'll probably do is put them, I'm gonna hide them all. There's this little guy. I'm gonna hide them all, and then I'll hide them all tonight. Where's my little chonky boy? Here he is. Chonk. I just found the designs for like $2 on Etsy or something. And with the Cricut, you can make like what's called an offset. So this is the offset. So it makes it kind of look like, you know, it would with like a sticker where there's like the outline kind of around it. Because I didn't want the Cricut to cut out like every single little line. So I created an offset so they look more like stickers. But I'm going to hide them all. And then I'm going to just be like, okay, the first person to find 15 or like 20 or something. I don't even know what to give them for a prize. I thought about being like, first person to 15 gets to hit the piñata first. I don't know. Because the problem is, once you start introducing like prizes, kids get really competitive. So I don't know. It's true. I should give him a Korok seed. Oh my gosh. I'll print out a Korok seed. I'll cut out a Korok seed. Just be like, here you go. Here's a seed. Congratulations. My dad, when he does his Christmas play, he has this little, I hope she knows how much time I'm putting into her birthdays. I love my baby girl and I want her to have a good birthday. And you know, it's only once a year. It's not like it's not like I have 5 kids that are all close together, you know. I have 2, so I can make it like pretty exciting, right? Okay. This part is my least favorite part. I don't know what I was thinking. I made like this giant chunk with like, I don't know. Only $899 to go. Can you guys see that? Okay. Just have to add another layer because it's not thick enough. Anders' calendar is behind me and it's making weird noises and it's freaking me out. Oh yeah, that does look better. Yeah. Yeah. So this is not an exact Zonai sleeve, obviously. DJ, how are you? Good to see you. Happy Friday. Land Raider! Not on Wi-Fi and data's getting low. Listen, I know how that feels. Well, we're finishing Charlotte's Zonai sleeve right now, and then I'll probably play some Nobody Saves the World, but I need to get this done first, and I spent all morning on that arch. My hands, my fingers are still numb. I spent all morning on that balloon arch that I posted on Discord, and then I still have streamers to put up, and I still have Koroks to hide, and then we still have to get to the store and get ice cream / candy for the piñata. I wish. Be like, hey, ultra hand all these dishes into the dishwasher, will ya? Oh shoot, I shouldn't, well, I guess I can flip it around. I was gonna say I shouldn't be doing this from the bottom up because now I can. Also, this part right here, I'm gonna paint over this in black. I don't like that part that I added, so that one's gonna be painted over in black after this all dries. I'm proud of the way it looks. It just doesn't look exactly like a Zonai sleeve because all I had was like one side of the arm. But you know what? It doesn't matter. Charlotte will love it. She'll have a good time anyway. And you know what? I don't even know how many of her friends have even played the game / even know what it's all about. She's got a lot of little friends that don't have video game consoles, or they do have video game consoles, but they don't have Tears of the Kingdom. So I'll be surprised how many, like, I'm curious to see how many kids kind of know. So this is really kind of only for Charlotte and kind of only for me. I wasn't planning on painting the blue-green. I thought about it, but I don't have fabric. They don't have fabric paint in that color. And I was just gonna do the gold. It also only comes down to her wrist, which is fine because she needs to be able to like wash her hands. and like eat, you know. I originally was gonna just paint it on her body, which now I realize would have been forever. It would have taken absolutely forever and would have been so frustrating and obnoxious. So it really, this comes to her wrist, and then her hand is just, you know, so I don't have like, I don't have a place to put like the rings or anything like that. We're just going to the wrist. She told me I could paint her hand, but I was like, I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh! And we have a trailer to watch, don't we? Okay, after I finish doing this, we'll watch the Final Fantasy trailer. I am very excited. Very much excited. Oh, bless. They're going to be like, what are these weird sticker things? I know, I'm going to be like, do you guys know what Koroks are? I'll just play, like, our plans are to, oh, see, and my camera's like, I gotta hold it. I don't even know where to put it. There we go. We have 2 games planned. We have, the Korok Hunt, and then we have, musical chairs with a blood moon thrown in. So all the kids that got out are gonna get back in. And then my dad, I'm a little worried that won't be enough time, because if the Korok Hunt goes really fast and musical chairs goes really fast, I'm a little worried we're not gonna have enough to fill the time. So I have this game that my dad taught us. I have no idea where my dad learned this game, but this is a classic in our family. It's called Zinky Zoo, and you take stuffed animals, anything small. Beanie Babies work. My sister used to have tons of Beanie Babies, so that's what we always used. Or socks, like rolled up socks work really well. I'll probably just do rolled up socks. But you see this song, you say this. You say, Zinky, 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 Zinky Zoo. He's no slowpoke, how about you? Crunch, 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 crunch. And the whole time you say that, you sit in a circle and you pass the socks or the stuffed animals or whatever to each other on the beat. And then if you can make it through that, you hum it. And then if you can make it through that, you do it with no sound whatsoever. And obviously anybody who messes up gets out, and then it comes down to like 2 kids. So I text messaged my brother and sister and I was like, are 9-year-olds too young to play Zinky Zoo? And they were like, oh my gosh, are you kidding? That's the perfect age. That's like low-key competitiveness with like stuffed animals. Absolutely. So that's on the docket for... Throw socks at people's heads? No. No, no. Do not throw any socks at anybody's head. You will be automatically disqualified. So that's on the schedule for if we kind of sort of, but we also have the piñata, but we also have presents and we have cake. So I hate this part because it's like ribbed, so it's harder to paint. It's frustrating to paint. I think it'll be fun. Now that I'm a parent, I know that this song was made on the spot and become famous. Zinky, 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 Zinky Zoo. Seriously, it's a classic. We always played it at our birthday parties. It's a classic in our family, and I don't think Charlotte's ever played it. But I don't know exactly how many kids we're gonna have, but who knows? We might not even get to that. We might do the Korok Hunt and then the musical chairs. Probably do some form of like keepy-uppy with the extra balloons I have while we're waiting for kids to get there. Or maybe we can do Zinky Zoo while we're waiting for kids to get there, because I know not everybody's going to be there on time. I also don't know like which parents want to sit and hang out and like stay there, because I know we go to church with almost every single kid and we've had most of them over for play dates. So I know the parents aren't going to want to stay, but she has a couple kids that are potentially coming whose parents might want to stay, and that's fine. I don't have any problems with that. I wouldn't want to let Charlotte just go to a birthday party of somebody that I don't know. Just be like, okay, have fun. I don't know any of the people there, but I'm sure you'll have a blast. You had me at cake. Yeah, so like I said, I don't know where my dad learned the game, but it's a staple in our family and we play it all the time. And I haven't played it in years and years and years, but it's a huge, honestly, I have never met a single person that hasn't enjoyed the game. No matter what their age, doesn't matter. I haven't met a single person that hasn't enjoyed it. It's so much fun. So that's not Zelda themed, but you know, we'll do musical chairs with like boss music. It'll be so great. I'm gonna blow these kids' minds. None of them have probably ever played the game. I think one of them's dad just recently got Breath of the Wild. And he was asking me the other day if he should play Breath of the Wild first. And I said, I honestly think you should. I do. I think it's beneficial to play Breath of the Wild first. Just to kind of learn how like the world works. It's not a must, but I don't know. Anyway, the cake is great. So delicious, moist. I had a client one time who literally couldn't say that word. We also played a game in my theater class. Collector's like, C's birthday is responsible for all those kids. They're gonna be like, Mom, I have to get this game. I was in a theater class when I was in college, and we had to play this game where, this is the one part where I got off. This is like, my lines didn't match up. Half my lines don't match up because I wore the sleeve when I first started painting it and thought I was brilliant, and then when I took the sleeve off, all my lines were off, so you can kind of see how they're kind of wonky. Whatever, it's okay. So the game was, you're supposed to everybody stands in a circle, and then everybody is supposed to think of a word that makes them highly uncomfortable. And then once you think of a word that makes you highly uncomfortable, you are supposed to step into the middle of the circle, and then you are supposed to try and say said uncomfortable word in front of another person that has just stepped into the circle, and you're supposed to try and say it with a straight face. There aren't a whole lot of words that make me uncomfortable to say, so I couldn't really think of one, but one guy walked into the circle and goes, moist. And the whole circle, everybody went, ah! And I was like, I don't understand. I don't understand what the big problem is with the word moist. I did play Portal and I loved it, but I don't really know the song. I've been meaning to make a shirt. I have the design. This was a triumph. I have the design. I just haven't put it on a shirt yet. And then of course today I was like, oh, I should get the like Ouroboros like sign, like the Zelda circle thing, and like put that on a t-shirt for Charlotte tomorrow. But at this point, I don't know if I'll have time to do that. Hey, it's Martin. Okay, so this is Charlotte's Zonai Tears of the Kingdom sleeve that she is wearing for her birthday tomorrow. And because I'm limited on time, I was like, you know what? Everybody's just gonna have to deal with me doing this on stream because I don't have time to get everything done that I need to get done. So I just kind of eyeballed it and painted gold stuff on it. Charlotte loves it, so that's all that really matters. That is all that matters. Oh my gosh, you guys. I saw a video today that Nutty posted. He's the one that I get all my like stream setup info from. Apparently there's a new blur plugin for OBS that looks absolutely incredible, and I'm so excited to play around with it. It looks so fun. Lots of really fun channel point redemptions, possibly. Nora's birthday tomorrow. How old is she turning? And what theme? And why is it bluey? Just kidding, I don't know. I don't know if she likes blue or not. Auden likes bluey, but we'll see what she wants for her birthday. Moist clip in Discord. Moist. Doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me at all. Ander has actually told me at times, he's like, sometimes I wish more words bothered you. Hello? I don't know. Just because I don't say a word, like a curse word or something, doesn't mean the word necessarily makes me uncomfortable to say. It's just, I just don't agree with saying curse words. But like a word like moist, no.
then.
It does
Alrighty
not.
then.
It is a Bluey
Alrighty
party.
then,
Oh my gosh, I
alrighty
knew it.
then, Alrighty then.
What is the theme?
Alrighty
And tell me who her favorite
then,
Bluey character is.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Luckily for you, there's a lot of Bluey stuff out there right now. We did Charlotte's birthday Bluey last year, and there was not as much Bluey stuff as I was hoping. I was kind of surprised because I was like, man, Bluey is like majorly popular, and I could only find like a handful of plates. I had to really kind of stretch, but now you can find all sorts of stuff. They have Bluey pinatas and all sorts of things. They didn't have that back when Charlotte wanted to have a Bluey birthday party. Oh my gosh! What is Nora going as for Halloween? Just got a little bit of gold paint on my jeans. It's a Bluey blowout. So it is. Seriously. Although there's a lot of Muffin love. Muffin is like super chaotic. Muffin and Zox. I think I'm gonna use black paint and eliminate that stripe down there that I don't like. There's like, I went just a little too low on this line and I am not down. A bubble frog. Oh, I'm sure somebody will. Somebody needs to go as a bubble frog. I need to reach out to my friend Marissa because she went as Purra a couple years ago. She made her own like cosplay and everything, although I don't think it was for Halloween. I think it was for like Comic-Con or something. She made her own Purra cosplay. I might be able to like rent her wig and her glasses. But she went as Breath of the Wild Purra. So she was like little tiny Purra. She didn't have like, she wasn't like Purra of your dreams. Okay, give me a second. I gotta go wash this paint off of my jeans. Hey, it's Uber, how are you? Good to see you. No, if you can have her be the same thing twice, saves you money. Let me go grab a rag really quick. I just got fabric paint on my jeans. Old. Stand by. Yeah. 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 Okay, crisis averted. Yeah, already made a mess.
Dog, pig,
my jeans
dog,
are okay.
pig,
Everything's
dog,
okay.
Pig, loaf of bread.
We're probably halfway through. It's looking pretty Zonai-y, I guess. I don't know. This part up here isn't like ribbed, so it's a little easier to paint. My only themed party, says Collector, was in '98, and my mom made me a Vaporeon Pokemon cake. Honestly, she crushed it. So impressive because she's not a cook. Vaporeon? Is that a type of Pokemon? Seriously, we do so much. Like, we work so hard so our kids will have these awesome birthday parties and stuff, and sometimes it works out and sometimes it doesn't. There's a Bluey episode about that, actually. Bandit is trying to make a cake for Bingo, and it falls apart and he gets really, really upset and sad. And I just appreciated that it showed a parent like legitimately being like, you know, having kind of a moment, not where he like cries or anything, but he's pretty bummed out about it because he really wants it to work. And I've been in that situation so many times. Sometimes as parents, you know, we want our kids to, well, and that's just it. Like, are our kids going to remember this? Probably not, but we're going to have pictures, right? I think that comedian Nate Bargatze actually does something on this. They took their 2-year-old daughter to Disney, and people are like, why are you taking her to Disney? She's not going to remember it. And he was like, okay, well, but she can experience like magical things. What do you want me to do? Just like throw her in a closet and be like, well, you're not going to remember anything, so there's no point in you experience anything. There's no point in experiencing anything if you can't remember it. That gave me a good chuckle because I was like, it's kind of true. Disney is a lot of money for a kid that's 2, but he's got lots of money, so he can do that. That's fine. I would not do that. That's just me. Vaporeon. Okay, am I pronouncing that right? Vaporeon is one of the original Pokemon, yeah. And it was my favorite at the time. Total surprise. I had no idea she was doing it. Classic. My favorite birthday I ever had was the surprise party my mom threw for me when I turned 15. That was really magical. I had no idea it was coming, and I probably had 20 friends there, and it was a blast. I still have the piece of paper, the big giant piece of paper my mom had put on the wall that everybody had just signed instead of giving me cards and stuff. Kids just like signed this big piece of like butcher paper that she'd stuck up on the wall. I still have that rolled up in my attic. I'm not gonna throw that away. Vaporeon. Okay, got it. I'm trying to learn my Pokemon. Charlotte tries to tell me about Scarlet, and I'm like, yeah, oh, that sounds amazing. I don't know. I don't know. You guys see what I'm doing? Okay, good. I'm like looking at the camera. I think it is coming through okay. John Steen's like, I've had late nights I don't remember. To paraphrase Jerry Seinfeld, what's the deal with birthday parties? Well, it's happy your day, you're revolving around the sun. 1 year. Charlotte and Auden were both removed from me, so they weren't even birthed. They were just evicted. Happy removal day! It's not over. It's not done till it's not over till it's what? It's not over till it's done. It's not over. It's what? I could not figure out what I was trying to say. Something about a fat lady singing. That's from, I think of that from Independence Day. Enough with the fat lady. You're obsessed with the fat lady. Pokemans. Pokemon. With the pokey and the mon and the wah, wah, wah. Yeah, I don't know anything about Pokemon. So Charlotte is slowly teaching me, but I'm only half paying attention, I will not lie. But I'm happy she's into it, and I'm happy she likes the game and she's having a good time. She hasn't played anything but Pokemon for a while, so I'll consider that a success. I agree, but also a 2-year-old is going to enjoy a trip to the park or the county fair just as much. I agree. Like, if you're going to spend that much money, you might as well have either an older kid that you're going with, or you're just one of those Disney adults that just loves going to Disney just like you. And then you happen to have a 2-year-old, so you take your 2-year-old along with you. I don't think 2-year-olds cost money to get into Disney, so there's that. Still, that's a lot of money to put into a trip to bring your kid on because of all the other costs. But I'll tell you what, we've been watching these Halloween parades because Auden wants to watch Halloween stuff, but I don't want it to be anything like crazy scary. And those parades are crazy. They go through so much. It's pretty incredible. But they also go through so much because every single person in that crowd is paying $250 a pop to be there. Okay, wait. I need to trim. Stay. Just a teeny bit. This has like this tiny little. Okay, it's better. Yeah, you can put your 2-year-old in a puddle and they'll have a great time. You may have pictures to remember things by, but they won't remember it. You will probably remember how magical it was. But at the same time, like I said, it's a lot of money. If you live in the same city / in the surrounding area, sure, that's fine. But for you to spend thousands of dollars on flights and stuff to take your 2-year-old, I don't know. So Charlotte watched the Pokemon show. I don't know how much of it she watched. But I do remember her watching the Pokemon show, and I remember her enjoying the Pokemon show. And she actually has a book fair coming up. Whoop, whoop. And the book fair, there is a Pokemon book that she really, really wants. So, like, she's really into it. But, I don't know. She's also into other things, too, which I think is great. Like, we're having a Tears of the Kingdom party tomorrow. Somebody on another Discord, I posted that Bokoblin on. They were like, well, that's a Breath of the Wild Bokoblin. And I was like, okay, I guess you're right. It's still an amazing Bokoblin pinata. Yeah. It was LDSG, and I was like, okay. Granted, I never said anything about a Tears of the Kingdom party. But still, I was like, okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I had an old friend years ago that was really into musical theater, way more than I was. And part of the reason I don't love musical theater, I love singing, but part of the reason I don't love musical theater is because musical theater, you pretend your audience isn't there. And that's not what I like. I don't like to perform and pretend my audience isn't there. I like to engage with my audience and like, I don't know, I like to engage. So that's part of the reason I'm not really down with musical theater. I love musical theater to a degree, but I was never passionate enough about it. And I think my dad was a little disappointed that I wasn't super passionate about it. But she went off and got a job at Disney. And I remember he was telling me about that, my dad. And I was like, oh, she was doing what I just never could do. And he goes, no. She's doing what you wouldn't do. And I was like, that's fair. I just wasn't willing to put the work in. She was willing to be in every single musical she could get her hands on and audition and be in the background and work her way up to leads and all that stuff. And I just wasn't willing to do that. And she worked at Disney, I guess. Was it everything she dreamed and imagined? I have no idea. But he was right. I was never willing to work that hard. And it's the same way with my singing, like my regular singing. I'm just not willing to work hard enough. Like I know I'm good at it and I enjoy it, but I don't really want it to become work because then it's not really enjoyable. So I don't know. I think I kind of disappointed my dad with that. I think he wanted me to go on and do musical theater / become some pop star or something. But realistically, there's no way for me to become a pop star. How would I become a pop star? Being a pop star goes against that, like, that world goes against everything I stand for. And no matter how much you think you can be like a wholesome pop singer, I just don't think that's true. I just think there's too much corruption. Too many sketchy people. I just don't think the music industry is a positive place. And I think it would swallow me whole. And it would chew me up and it would spit me
out. And I would not be the better for it. No siree, Bob, I would not be Susie Spears. Okay, now I'm missing stuff in chat. All my friends went to those book fairs like a Macklemore. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. That's what I told Charlotte she had. I said, you have $20. She said she wanted $30 worth of books. And I was like, well, ma'am, you got $20 coming from me. But you're gonna have to earn that other $20 or come up with birthday money or something. Because that's a whole lot of, that is a whole lot of, tell that to Donnie and Marie. Oh, that is true. Donnie went on to perform one of the top favorite Disney songs of all time. Everybody loves his song. When I did my karaoke stream for like 500 Twitch followers, I had people request songs, and I'm telling you right now, I'll Make a Man Out of You was the top requested song. I must have sung it 5 times. Every time. And I won't complain. It was real fun. It's totally fine. Oh yeah, Brendan Flowers is a member, isn't he? I don't know if he's a member anymore. I do not know. He did one of them, like, I'm a Mormon ads forever ago. All I'm saying is, I do not trust myself. And I just don't think it's the right kind of life for me. It chewed and spit my brother out pretty hardcore, so I just feel like I gotta be careful. We don't trust Susie either. Well, I don't trust the music industry. Not after everything it's doing to all these people. All sorts of sketchy stuff out there. Somebody save the children. Yeah, Brendan Flowers is a member. I just wasn't sure if he was, like, still technically a member or if he, like, had his records removed. I do not know. Is he originally from Utah? Actually said, Come Follow Me had a bit of influence on one of their albums. Well, shut my mouth. I love that. My banana over? Okay, just make sure I'm not missing stuff. I think we are almost done, folks. Thank you.
For your patience in my painting. Your painting patience. Yeah, I highly doubt any of the kids at the party tomorrow are gonna have a clue what she's wearing on her arm, but maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. She'll think it's cool, and that's what matters. And we can look back on pictures, and I can be like, see how much I did for you? So much! I did so much for you! I love doing stuff like this, though. I won't lie. This is fun. Putting up streamers in the kitchen, semi-fun. The balloon arch was a lot more work than I thought it was going to be, simply because my fingers hurt from tying all those balloons. But I learned that you can tie balloons with a fork, and that changed everything. But that was after my hands and fingers were very, very sore. Super sore. Oh, I don't think I have a hotkey set up for this screen. Nope, I do not. Alexa, set a timer for 3 minutes, please. Thank you. Okay, I think we did it. We got her done. Oh, so we did. So like I said, it's not like, obviously it's not perfect because I only had like half an arm to look at. This part right here, I'm gonna paint over with black paint, and then probably this down here, I'm probably gonna paint over with black paint because I don't like how that all went down. That was
good
bad
news,
news.
everyone.
Oh, speaking of good news, speaking of news, Jordachi, how are you? When do you start your new job? It's very exciting. I'm so happy for you. Oh, here's a part that got all wonky. Right here. I think it's done. And you know what? I'm going to make an executive decision and just say, yep, it's done. I don't think there's a whole lot more I can add. I do feel like my lines got skinnier as I went up, you know? Like here, they're a little on the chunky side, but yeah, they're not straight and perfect, but it will also be on her arm. So I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks okay. If I had my way, I would probably do like greenish stuff on it, but I don't have time and I couldn't find that color in fabric paint. So there's her arm. There's her Raru's arm. Woo, we did it. I knew it wouldn't take that long. How long have I been streaming? 54 minutes? Oh, took a little longer. Start on the 25th. I also move into a new place that week. Oh my goodness. Oh my stars. That's a lot. I know I say that in a really silly way, but like, no, that's a whole lot. That's a lot of stress. You're gonna be okay and everything's gonna work out just fine, but whew. I am not jealous that you have those like super gigantic milestones all in like the same week. I am very excited for you though. I think it'll be great. Okay, I need to go wash my brush out and I will be right back. Give me just a second. See how much I did for you? Now clean your room, okay? Uh-huh, yeah, please. Oh, my baby went to sleep without any like, she didn't like party or anything. It was great. Alexa, stop! Alexa, stop! I know, I had to, oh, I'm still doing my accent. I had to flip the camera around because my camera is above me right here. Right here, obviously. But it's like facing, so you can't see it on this camera because it's like facing me, but I have this PVC pipe thing right here, and then it kind of comes up. There's like a neck that comes up, and then the camera comes out toward me. So I had to flip it, but you guys wouldn't have even known if it was flipped if I didn't have my keyboard in the shot. But see, now we're going to switch over to this screen. Oh, see, my hotkey went off then. So this is the, okay, wait. I'm going to unplug this so it doesn't screw up everything. So this is like the overhead kerjigger, like janky thing I've got. See? Yay, it was cheap. Hooray. It works really well, actually. And then you can kind of like adjust it, you know, to be as tall or whatever as you want. And so when someday, when I do another t-shirt giveaway, that's what I use as well, because I thought I needed one that went really high, and I really don't. You don't need it that far away from what you're working on, I've come to find. I'm just not in a position, like I used to cross stitch on my streams, but because I made basically dad cross stitch for when he donated $100 to my Extra Life last year, which I sincerely appreciate. And so I did I cross stitched his design while I was streaming. And the best thing, honestly, is to have a camera that's like behind you that looks down, because the cross stitching is kind of at an angle, but I just could never figure anything out. So I finally discovered this janky like camera thing online or whatever. And I was like, oh, shoot, I can make that. That's PVC pipe, man. Yeah. PVC pipe is so cheap and you can do so many things with it. It's incredible. Yeah, it's going to town. It's crazy. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me while I Adles and Repip. That's true. All the back count, I know. Now, of course, I'm thinking in my head, like, I wish I could made a t-shirt for Charlotte. I should have printed out like that circular kind of, you know, like like the kind of the dragon circle or whatever. I should have printed that out. I should have made a big one and like stuck it on my wall. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. The kids aren't going to care. Like, whatever. Why do we do this? We do it because then the other parents show up and they're like, oh, this is amazing. That's why we do it. Can confirm. I wish I could think in my head. Been thinking in my toes all these years. I was thinking in my fingers. Yeah, so, oh, I have duct taped things. Maybe not on camera, but I remember one time I accidentally snapped this piece right here back when I used to do Twitch things, and I did duct tape my I duct taped my microphone to my stand until Rode sent me a new one, which I was very, very grateful for, which was why I was confused. They sent me a new one of these things, but they wouldn't send me a new pop filter. Didn't make any sense to me, but I was like, okay. You do you, man. Men's and women's. You guys. I don't know. So, whatever. It is what it is. Okay. I have to change my stream info real quick. I am actually really happy with the way the sleeve turned out. It's not perfect, obviously, and it would have been really fun to get her an actual arm, but I didn't really think about actually like getting a 3D printed one. I don't know how much that costs. They actually had printable sleeves, or they had screen printed sleeves, but I actually don't feel like they looked that great. They kind of just looked cheap and screen printy. I don't know. They didn't look I say they didn't look real. I mean, they didn't look real, but they also, I don't know. Okay, single player, no backseating. Okay, how does everybody feel about a Lies of P demo playthrough? Do we know, like, what, can I, okay, here's my question. Wow, so sorry. Yes, the font style. Oh my gosh, it's totally true. I will never see that the same way ever again. Oh, the people responsible have been sacked. So, oh, thank you, DJ. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, we need to watch that trailer. Okay, hold on. I always struggle with this. I got to, do I have window capture up? Yay. Okay. So let's watch this. Final Fantasy today. Stradlog. How's, no, I could not. I still can't. I don't even remember what I was saying. What was I talking about? I don't remember. Oh, I was putting stream info. Oh, Lies of P. Okay, so here's something I struggle with. So I am a family-friendly streamer. I don't use I don't use curse words. I don't let people use curse words in my chat. I try to keep my content as positive and wholesome as possible. That being said, I have streamed some games that you could probably say are not that family friendly and are not that wholesome. I did stream BioShock. I did stream Dark Souls one time with my brother, and I did stream Dark Wood, which was pretty intense. So this is like a kind of yeah, except for a few accidents. So this is kind of always a struggle I've had, is like, and I think we've talked about this before, like, could I stream Lies of P and still have, well, I guess it depends. I guess we should probably just play the demo and see. Maybe if we play the demo and all of us are like, okay, no way. Has anybody watched any gameplay? Has anybody played the demo? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. So excited. Is this the new one right here? Oh, so excited. She doesn't use curse words except for a few accidents. The one time she let Avada Kedavra slip was wild. Yeah, I just worry that I'm gonna like mislead people, but I also don't want, I feel like my family friendly tag does a lot of the heavy lifting for me regarding like trolls in my chat, people coming into chat and just being jerks. And I love that. Jay's doing Baldur's Gate 3. It has some language in other situations, but I'm family friendly. My friends, on the other hand, make it hard to have a family friendly stream. I guess we should I guess we should just play the demo, I guess. I have heard a lot from many, many people that there's a lot of really bad language in Final Fantasy 16. So I decided not to stream that one. I went back and forth on whether I should just do that on my own time and just like record my playthrough, but then I thought, that's a whole lot of time. I stream 5 days a week and then I'm gonna what? Record videos 5 nights a week? Absolutely not. It's not gonna happen. Sorry. I'd love to play it, but I cannot justify taking all that extra time. Oh, Dadbots finished Final Fantasy 16 last night. Was it amazing? Did you love it? Was it a great game? Tell me everything. I've heard great things and it looks like amazing, but I don't want to stream something that has, but at the same time, BioShock had a little bit of language, but I feel like it was hard to hear and it didn't have nearly as much like, well, I don't know. I was going to say it didn't have nearly as much, hey, Icon Master, how are you? Max reaction, vidception. We're going to watch the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth trailer, which I'm very excited about. Dadbot says Final Fantasy 16 final review is 8.6. That's pretty high. Oh, Jordachi's like, I played the demo and knew I had zero interest in it. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should play the demo myself and decide if I want to play it on my own. I don't know. I'm very interested in Lies of P. I've been much more interested in Lies of P than I ever was in Dark Souls. The storyline speaks to me more. Just kind of that whole idea of it is just kind of like, I don't know, that steampunky kind of thing. I don't know, Elden Ring and Dark Souls just never really did it for me. And when I played it with Joe, my brother who really loves Dark Souls, I had a really good time, but I think I had a good time because I was with Joe. I think knowing that it wasn't something I was going to like continue, I don't know. I'll just have to, I don't know. I'll have to play the demo, I guess. Okay, we're gonna.
At least.
Okay, hold on. Oh, we have some beautiful people. Ah, give me my boy back. Oh my gosh, Cloud is like on a totally different level. Though I've also stopped video games. Jordachi stopped video games. I haven't played since July. I game vicariously through Susie's streams. Well, I am so sorry for the choices I make sometimes then. I feel like, I mean, it's impossible to play a game that every single person is on board with. Like some people love certain games and some people don't. I get so nervous that I'm going to make the wrong choice. Uber says BioShock doesn't necessarily have tons of bad language, but has very dark themes and has a good amount of racism, specifically because of the time period it takes place in. Agreed. I feel like BioShock was kind of... I feel like BioShock was okay. Yes, there was some bad language, and there was just kind of heavier themes, but the art was also very, very stylized, and I don't feel like... I don't know. It's something I really struggle with, because there are certain games that I would love to stream, but I also don't want to be hypocritical with the family-friendly tag. So it begs the question, it's like, what does family-friendly mean and stand for? You know, does it mean the streamer? Does it mean the community? Does it mean the game? Does it mean the content? Does it mean everything as a whole?
Oh, Lord Zaddy!
Because when I played Darkwood, that was definitely darker and creepy. And then I played BioShock, which was darker and creepy. And see, this is what I was going to do if I ever reach 1,000 followers
not over.
on
It's
Twitch.
not done
I was
till
going to do that
it's not over
exact
till
thing,
what?
Jay. I was going to eat a spicy chip every time I die in Dark Souls. I need to move this calendar because it's bugging me. Just keep hearing this behind me. Okay. Everyone that says they had fun playing Dark Souls is lying. It's a chore, not a game. I had a good time, but like I said, I think it was because my brother was there. I don't know if I would have enjoyed it had I been on my own. I don't know. As a game series, I love it just because the story is so well written, but I wouldn't say it's family friendly. Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think BioShock is family friendly either. So, like I said, this just like, it stresses me out because I'm afraid. I don't know what I'm afraid of. Okay, let's watch this. This is gonna be great. Okay.
The world's ending.
This
At
animation
least, that's what everyone's saying.
is absolutely insane.
The sky. I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Welcome to the New World Order.
Oh my gosh.
Fire!
What's his name? Rufus. Rufus.
Just close your eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that.
Cosmo Cannon! It's gonna be amazing!
Out of energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
I can't wait to play as Red.
The same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay.
That's right.
We're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh, Sephiroth.
Mm.
So you heeded the call too, did you?
Listen to this music, you guys.
As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
We're gonna write segues?
I
Okay.
ask because I suspect there's
Feels like a great
soldiers
time.
suffering from cellular degradation. Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
No! Yeah, remember when that was like a big problem and then eventually it became not as big of a problem? Oh, man! These graphics.
On me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, listen to this music! Oh, gold saucer time. It's gonna be amazing. What? This guy again? What? I have so many questions. Chocobo Ray. Oh my gosh, look! It's like a throwback to the blocky polygons.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
I remember that girl.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Wow, this is gonna cover a lot.
Dares disturb my slumber. It's upon us.
It's like a throwback to Aladdin.
When worlds merge, I'm waiting, Cloud.
Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. That is just a few days after my birthday. So it's gonna be amazing. Huh? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like I cannot. I remember when I first played the Final Fantasy VII remake, for like weeks afterward, I was like, when is the second one coming out? When is the second one coming out? I have to know. I have to know. News. Twitter, Reddit. Somebody give me some news. I was just dying. I had to know. I was like, I was one of the most insane. Like, the fact that they deviated from the story a little bit, okay. And there's no telling how they're going to deviate from the story in this one as well, because they have a bunch of new people and they're trying to appeal to the older generation, like the original generation, and then they're trying to appeal to the new one. Like, I get that. That looks absolutely fantastic. 100%. I will stream it, baby. Remember when I didn't stream Horizon Forbidden West and I was really disappointed and I still regret it to this day? Yeah, I'll be streaming that for sure. It's going to be a great time and I'm so excited. It's going to be so good. I'm just curious, like, where it will end. Like, I know where it starts, but we saw Junon in there. We saw the weapons in there. We saw, like, Cloud's flashback. We saw the gold saucer. We saw Yuffie, however you pronounce that name. We saw, like, writing, like, multiple different types of like elemental chocobos, like the ones that could apparently just like walk up walls. Great. Ones that can fly, you know, stuff like that. And I remember seeing, Alex, how are you? And back to lurking. I don't even know. I'm so excited. My birthday's on February 22nd. So that will be like my present to me. It's going to be great. I'm going to love it. I don't know where it'll end, but there is a lot of good stuff in that trailer. There are the weapons. There's Cosmo Canyon. Oh my gosh, Cosmo Canyon. Bugenhagen! Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So excited. Does today's hairstyle have a name? Yes, it's the peacock. I'm so excited. I think it looks amazing. And I went through some serious Final Fantasy VII withdrawals. What's interesting is when I went to go play it a second time, I really enjoyed it all the way up until I had to go to Walmart. And then I went to Walmart and was like, I don't want to do this. Walmart was drawn out way too long. Here's what I think happened. I think they were cautious, and I think they put a lot of filler in the beginning part, which honestly they didn't even have to do. But I think they were cautious and put a lot of filler in the beginning, and then oh, that has some answers from the developers. What? Like, where does this story end? Developer messages. Okay, okay, wait. The developer messages say, it will feature elements from the previous game as well as greatly enhanced features such as the vast world map to explore and synergy abilities with party members. The story will unfold more dramatically than ever before with a rapid pace of major twists and turns. We know fans are dying to see one scene in particular. Bust out the tissues, y'all. The Bellagio? Oh my gosh, I love that. Walmart was too long, but I do feel like in that trailer, they gave us a lot more stuff. They gave us a lot more story. Maybe this one will not have so much filler in it. They didn't need filler. They have a long enough story. They could have extended the first part to at least Cosmo Canyon, maybe Junon, maybe, what is that beach place they go to? The Costa del Sol or whatever. They absolutely could have done that, but they didn't. And maybe it was because they were trying to kind of hold some of their cards and be like, we don't know if people are going to like this. But then when people were like, yeah, we actually really do like this. We like this remake and everything. Maybe now they're going to like pull out all the stops. I don't know. But I am super excited. I am just, yes, there are other panels to read. Okay, hold on. There are other things to read. Where did my thing go? I thought I minimized it, but apparently it didn't. Okay, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth can be enjoyed on its own as a standalone adventure. What? With the party leaving Midgar to explore the wide world beyond. But for those wishing to deepen their understanding of the story, a recap of the previous game will also be provided. Okay. Cloud and his friends who have fled Midgar will be setting out on an adventure across an expansive world of untold adventure in pursuit of Sephiroth. While the main storyline is bigger and more ambitious than the previous game's narrative, okay, so we have more story, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth also embraces the concept of free exploration with compelling stories, fun minigames, powerful monsters, and so much more to find throughout the world map. We hope you will explore this world in great detail as nearly 100 hours of adventure awaits. Okay, so Final Fantasy VII Remake, I feel like was maybe, the main story I did was maybe 40 hours. So this seems like it's going to be, and I did a lot. I didn't do everything. This is the second title of a trilogy and covers between the start of the journey outside Midgar to the midpoint of the original Final Fantasy VII. Oh, the journey, so it starts with the journey outside Midgar to the midpoint of the original Final Fantasy VII. What is the midpoint of Final Fantasy VII? Is that like it? Is that like the scene? where everything changes? If Final Fantasy VII Remake was an introduction to the world and a preparation for this journey, Rebirth serves as an illustration of the incidents that started the journey, an exploration of people tied to it, and the journey itself, heading toward its climax. Many elements were carefully selected for this title, and because this is a series, we have the unique opportunity to review and incorporate feedback from the previous title, such as by increasing the number of characters. Okay. I'm sure that the bar for the next work will be raised even higher now that we've included so many spectacular elements in this work. But even so, the entire team continues to work diligently and without compromise on its development. There is also the looming question of what fate awaits. Whether you have experienced the original title or will embark on this adventure with fresh eyes, we hope you will face the ending of this work on your own terms. Oh my gosh. So, I don't know anything about Intergrade, to be totally honest. I never played... I kind of agree with you, Icon Master. Like, Instagram? I don't know. It's such a long story, and it's kind of hard to pin down where, like, the middle of the story is. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm excited. It'll be great. I'll love it no matter what. It looks awesome. I love that whole entire, like, cast. I love all the characters. I don't like Yuffie very much. My guess is if Yuffie shows up, if she shows up, we'll probably do Wu-Tai, maybe. But you know what? I'm here for it. Original Final Fantasy VII was 3 discs long, although I feel like the last disc, a lot of it was that big old giant cutscene at the end. I could be wrong, but I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's going to be amazing. Happy birthday to me. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be awesome. Like, I loved the first one. I thought the first one was great. And I did. I had a 2/22/22 birthday. I did. It was great. I don't know. I don't really know where Intergrade like falls into the whole thing. I haven't played Intergrade. I don't really like Yuffie as a character, so she kind of bugs me. Maybe they make her more likable in this one. I'm not really sure. I don't know. She bothered me in the first one, like in the original. But the fact that we get the gold saucer, we get the weapons, that's a lot to cover. That's a whole lot. So I feel like the first one was like 40 hours to finish the main story. And then, you know, you could probably do a couple extra hours. So I'd say maybe 40 to 60 hours. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But 100+ hours, that's a lot more gameplay. So I'm really, really excited. I love the giant pearl cases from the PS1 era. Yeah. That's what we had for like, oh, my brother had so many. We had Parasite Eve, which was nightmare fuel. I tried playing Parasite Eve when I moved to Texas first. I borrowed it from my brother, and we didn't have any TV channels. And I was working, you know, full time, but then Ander was working at Outback Steakhouse. So he left for work like right before I got home. So we never saw each other during the week. And so I just played video games, and I sat down on a Saturday after getting off work at 4. I sat down on a Saturday and started Parasite Eve, and I played it for 6 hours straight, and then I turned it off, and I've never touched it again. I got to a point where there was a boss that was so frustrating, and the movement is so, I feel like you're moving underwater. Everything feels so slow, and like, oh, it was so frustrating. And then it was just gross. It was so gross. I was like, I don't even like this. I don't like it. I don't like this at all. This doesn't make me feel good. I don't want to play it. Haven't touched it since. Nope. I think I watched like a supercut of all the cutscenes over the last couple months to see if I remembered them right. And it's still gross. It's still really gross. I also watched a bunch of cutscenes. I think they were boss cutscenes from the second one. The second one's trailer gave me nightmares when I first saw it. Yeah, not a Parasite Eve fan. Nope. I don't know. She just bothered me in the first one, but maybe now that she has like a voice actor and maybe now I don't know, maybe they'll make her more enjoyable to have around. I don't know. She bothered me. I also tried to have Vincent be part of my party, but Vincent is a problem because all of his limit breaks you can't even control. So I was like, no. You're not going to do what I tell you to do? Sorry, you're out. My main three, and I know that this is popular, but my main three are Red, Barrett, and Cloud. I never use Tifa. I never use Aerith. I never use Sid. I never use Yuffie. I never use Vincent. I never use Katsi, unless I was trying to level on my materia because Sid's scimitar, is it the scimitar? One of his weapons has triple materia growth. So at the very, very end, when you're in the crater, there's this one like swamp area where there are a couple creatures that have like insane XP. That's the place you level up all your materia. That was so much fun. That is such a rush to like see all your materia grow and then like bear other materia. You know, Mime was born. Double Cut was born. Knights of the Round Table was born. Oh, it was like an addiction. It was so much fun. Z Collector has the remake for PS4, but it's on the backlog. I thought it was great. I loved it. They definitely deviated from the story and the ending was really disappointing. But for the most part, I thought it was great. They did add a lot of fluff. They added like a whole chapter regarding Jesse, and the ending was really frustrating. They didn't even have to add all that crap at the end because they could have made, well, anyway. But ultimately, I think Rebirth will be great, and I think most people will love it, and we'll have a good time, and it'll be awesome. And hopefully, they will have taken some of the feedback that we your prior message, did I miss it? Where is it? Oh, whoa. Oh, I never played Final Fantasy VII. Oh, so you've never even played the game. So my introduction to a lot of those characters was through Kingdom Hearts. Got it. So then your first playthrough will be the remake? I don't know if the original, playing the original now for the first time, I don't know if you'd really like it because it was kind of a, I don't know. It was kind of a like, I don't know, maybe you would, but like the graphics were really bad. And like, I don't know, maybe you would, maybe you wouldn't. I'm not really sure, but the remake is great. It's a lot of fun. I had a really great time. I loved it. And I love the original, so I thought the remake was lots of fun. Jordachi does not love. Oh yes, and the one on the Switch does let you speed up the gameplay, which is huge because there's a lot of grinding in that game. There is a lot of just running around and fighting baddies. That never really bothered me because it's really exciting to me to like level up my dudes. But yeah, do people use, what did I say? Tifa is who speedrunners use? Yeah, Tifa, no. She's beautiful, but no. First playthrough will be the remake. I didn't get into the franchise until the Final Fantasy X era. So Final Fantasy VII is the only Final Fantasy I've played and finished, other than like the remake. Final Fantasy VI is on my like backlog. It's probably the only Final Fantasy on my backlog. So I'm really looking forward to, oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so great. Oh my gosh. Like so many dreams. I could hear the music. Oh my gosh, all my dreams coming true. It's gonna be amazing. And I'm the only one that's played the entire first remake out of my siblings. My siblings have both played the original, and I'm the only one that actually finished the remake. My brother started, and then something happened to his save file, and he decided to quit. And my sister just kind of sort of lost interest. But I will say they did put a lot of filler. Oh, you have the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. Yeah, that's on my list. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Booty stomp. Yeah. Okay, what are we doing? Every time I start this game, I'm like, oh, I'm just running around. I'm just unlocking maps. Do you think playing this Final Fantasy VI would scratch the Final Fantasy VII itch? That's a very good question. I don't know. Final Fantasy VI Pixel remake is, or yeah, Pixel remaster or whatever is definitely on my backlog. And I'm really looking forward to playing it. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I know nothing about it. I've never watched any gameplay of it. I have no idea, like, how... I have no idea anything about it. I don't know the story. I don't know anything, so... Blunt and arrow flurry. Oh, 7 times in one arrow flurry? Wow, that seems like a lot. Did that... Okay, no. It didn't. I don't even know how many that was. Oh, there's nothing over here. Okay. Booty counter. So it's still that 16-bit flair, but with better resolution. Yeah, I don't think you can find an original Final Fantasy VI copy at this point. I think you have to play the Pixel remaster. I'm excited though. I think it'll be great. I'm really excited. Oh, I understand. Oh, I'm not a turtle. I can't swim. I was just about to just throw myself into the ocean. But Rebirth looks great. I'm excited. I loved it. I thought the Final Fantasy VII Remake was a blast. I know that Jordachi's very passionate about the turn-based combat and all that stuff, you know. He said something about it in chat. I missed it, but something about, you know, all Jordachi's hopes and dreams. But I thought it was fun. I thought it was really fun. I thought it was really enjoyable. Cloud, that whole wall market scene was just bananas. And it was so silly, but at the same time, like, I guess it worked. I don't know. It was just very JRPG. But Rebirth will be great. I'm very excited. I'm excited to play as Red, because you don't get to, well, you find him so late in the in the original remake that he doesn't ever really, like, he joins your party, but only kind of, like, sort of. So I'm excited about that. Oh, wait. I can't get away. Oh, I know. I get into the water. You can't get me in the water. Oh, no, but I can. Booty's down! Okay. Just trying to level up here. Oh, I thought you were dead. Here I am, like, reading chat with baddies. Final Fantasy VI doesn't have Cloud or Sephiroth, but it has Terra, Shadow, and Kefka. No Cloud. Ugh. Cloud is like my dream boy. No, he's not. Cloud would be a very problematic boyfriend. Cloud is just like, well, I don't want to spoil the story for anybody, but he would be a very problematic boyfriend. But he's sure pretty. All of them are pretty. Gosh, every single one of them. Are you kidding? Ugh. They're all gorgeous. And, like, I'm straight, but, like, Tifa, stunning. Aerith, stunning. Yuffie, stunning. Beautiful. All of them. Everybody. I love them all. Okay, so I have never... Oh, wait a minute. Shane says, regrettably, I let a friend borrow my SNES copy and never got it back. I could buy it again if I had $100 to set on fire, but I have the SNES Mini, PS1 version with cutscenes and access to the Pixel remaster. That sucks. I'm so sorry. I have... What am I doing? I have not ever played Kingdom Hearts. I own the first Kingdom Hearts. I think so. I own a Kingdom Hearts. But I honestly just have never had any interest in it. It seems very cheesy to me, and it seems like something that I should have gotten into a while ago that I didn't, and so now I don't think it would be the same. I think, I could be wrong. A friend of mine bought the game for me and got it to me. Cloud sounds like the kind of person to ask if I have new pants. I doubt it. Cloud doesn't know. Hey, Susie, those new pants? Honey, where am I? Pants? I don't know where I'm going. I'm not paying attention. Okay. I'm not paying attention. Where are my quests? Meet One Eye in Mew Town. Oh, Mew Town. Like Mutant Town. Pepper Fighter! Are they new pants? No. But I did get gold paint off of them, so thankfully. Complete Knife Bros challenge in the Thieves Guild. Find 4 sets of disguises in the unidentified fallen object dungeon. Oh, okay. Help members of the Thieves Guild and become senior peon. There's so many quests. Cecil from Final Fantasy IV is one of the best written main characters. Yeah, I don't know anything. I did play Final Fantasy IX, and I made it probably about a quarter of the way through before I was just like, this does not hold anything for me. I don't love this game. I'm just kind of like, eh. You know what I'm actually doing? I think I'm just trying to kind of level up. I think that's kind of what... Oh, I guess I can go over here. Because I want to get the bodybuilder. Remember? Yes, I do remember this. Remember, self? Yes. Yeah, I remember. I also forget I have fast travel, which is very helpful. If you like video game references, then you should do Knife Bros Challenge. Oh, nice. Oh, hello. Good. You're here. Let me explain the operation. Oh, wait. I don't want to do this yet. Oh, okay. First, make your way through the front door. Then, pass through the crowd without getting their attention. When you reach the shopkeeper, demand that he give you one of the daggers as you pull this out of your pocket. 20 bottle caps. What are you looking so confused for? This is how much the store charges for 4 daggers. Look, he's got a sale going on right now with 1 dagger going for 5 bottle caps. It's absolutely a steal. Well, the catch is that this sale is limited to 1 per customer, so I figured your form changing ability should get us around that. Are you ready now? Head inside and get us 4 daggers. Okay. So he is buying them. That's funny. Welcome in, fellow human. Looking to hunt some sea monsters? Oh, maybe. Would you like to purchase one of our discounted daggers? It costs only 5 bottle caps. A fine deal, isn't it? Discount dagger. Hooray! I got you a dagger. Oh, that's right. Because I got a chance. Okay. Totally Honest Bargains looks like a sketchy used car deal. Yeah, look at this. Deals, deals, deals. Sale, 50% off, $14.99. Carl's Hardware Store, humans and mutants only. I'll be this person who's humanoid. Coming into Mewtown for a vacation from guard duties? Yeah. It is a fine deal. Here you go. How am I supposed to go in as like a rat? Or a horse? Can I go in as just my nobody self? Welcome in, little child. Did mommy send you here on an errand? You'd like to purchase one of our discounted daggers? It only costs 5 bottle caps. Yep. Thanks. I don't have any other, like, humanoid forms. Hey! Can't you read the sign? Oh, yeah, humans and mutants. Dang it. What else do I have? Okay, well, I can't finish this one yet, I guess. Is it appropriate to post the link to my fundraiser? What are you fundraising? Doesn't question why a little child would need a dagger. It's a freaking game. Fundraiser. You put the fun in fundraising. Fundraising. Yeah, man, this map is freaking huge. I can't keep all my stuff straight. But that connects. Shopkeeper like, man, we're on a roll. 3 sales back to back. Amazing. Oh, maybe I can go up and get that chest. I always get excited when I see chests, but chests really just give you money and food. Cancer research. It's bound to my marathon race. Yeah, I would say you can put that in my Discord. Oh, this is level 10. Okay. Oh, we found the gold. Ah! Wow. Fire travels really far. Oops. I'll take that. Is that an onion or is that a radish? Over this way, my dude. Let me get both y'all. Yeah! Sweet. Nope. This one. Did we level? Oh my gosh. Oh. I thought we unlocked the bodybuilder. Susie also puts the sing in fundraising. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do for Extra Life this year. Katie, my sister, is not gonna be here with me. So... Oh, yeah, bodybuilder. Bench press. A slow big hit. Probably not how barbells are meant to be used. At least oh, strongman. Attacks that knock baddies away gain the impact effect. Baddies take blunt damage when knocked into walls or each other. Impact damage at 100%. Okay, so now I can level up the shell. Yeah. I can level up the shell. I wouldn't sing if I raise anybody. I am proof that you can't spell Extra Life without fail. What? No. No. How much did you raise for your Extra Life? Chain says, Final Fantasy IV is a big blind spot to me. I started with 6, so it's hard to go backward. You'll forget, Cloud, when you meet Edgar and Sabin in Final Fantasy VI. Woohoo! I'm always down for meeting pretty boys in video games. Notice I said in video games. Just want that clear for everybody. Yeah, I don't really know what to expect this year either. I keep getting all these text messages and stuff. My family. We have a church activity tomorrow night that was kind of thrown together at the last minute that I'm actually kind of salty about. Ugh. Bodybuilder. Yeah. Let's go buy some daggers, yeah. Oh, that's right. Oh, man. Look at him. Look at that hair. Look at those pecs. You're welcome. Wow, he is something. Oh my gosh, he's flexing his pecs one at a time. That is so great. Give me a dagger, please. Welcome in, fellow human. What are you looking for today? Giant shoulder. He missed leg day. Look at those pecs. Oh my gosh. 4 sales. Boom. 4 sales. You're welcome. This is the biggest steal of my life. Thanks for your help. I'm very impressed by your skill. I mean, we did pay for these fair and square. Sales. Sir, this is a Wendy's. Wider than 3 doorways combined. I raised a little over $900 last year. Did better in 2021, but I was streaming a lot more back then, and that was before inflation got crazy. I don't know what to expect this year either. I can tell you, though, that last year I did have a... For my Extra Life, I did have a... I had a redeem, or not redeem, I'm sorry. I had like I think it was my grand total was 1,000, I think, or maybe it was 500. I can't remember what it was. It was play a scary game, and I never reached it, and I'm really grateful. I will not be doing that this year because chances are, you never know. And I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to play a scary game. So I'm gonna have to come up with something else. I don't know what to do. The clank. Wait, did I do the clank? I mean, like, it's checkmarked. Okay, turtle moves. Wait a minute. What was I supposed to do? The strong man? Oh, I cannot remember my buttons. The strong man. No, that's the dodge. Wait a minute, but I don't have... Oh, maybe it's passive? Okay, scavenge, poison tipped. Quick charge, slug secret, hardened shell. Oh, strongman! There it is. Okay, so that is how I level up my turtle. Got it. Looks like you raised 407 out of your 600 goal last year. Okay, yes, that sounds familiar. Yeah, like I would be willing to play Bloodborne for sure. Bloodborne, Dark Souls, you know, something like that. But scary games, no. I've actually wondered if I should do some sort of like Halloween-y type game. Like October is coming up, so should I play like Doki Doki Literature Club? Or should I do like Hollow Knight? Or should I do... What was I thinking of for Halloween? I had an idea the other day. Oh, that's right. You mentioned that, Jay, last stream, and I saw that comment, and I was going to comment on it, and then something happened. Outer Wilds. Susie just screams and can't steer the ship. Yep, can confirm. Oh, that's awful. For your power to go out? Oh, I would be so mad. That sucks. That is really frustrating. Okay. What am I trying to level up here? I'm trying to level up the turtle to get the what? The robot? Maybe I'm not trying to level up the turtle. What am I trying to do? Magician? Turtle is pretty OP though. I do like the turtle. Costume Quest is a great Halloween game. Castlevania Advance. Somebody mentioned a game the other day that I was like, oh, that would be a really good Halloween game, but now I can't remember what it was. Doki Doki Literature Club is definitely a scary game. There was some game. There's My Friendly Neighborhood. Shoot, I'll think of it. There was some game that I was like, oh, that would make a really good, like, Halloween playthrough. But now I can't remember what it was. Cloud Canyon. Oh. This is one level higher than me. Oh. Oh, it's the new peon. Sorry, my defensive instincts kicked in. You may pass. What is he? Is he a dog wearing a mask? Okay. That is a oh, wow, that dungeon is so bad. Wow. Where is a dungeon I can go to? Like, for real. I keep coming across all these dungeons. That's level 13. That's level 16. That's level 9. Oh, 9. Okay, that's where I need to go. All right. Power Wash Simulator is a super scary game. Just thinking about all that grime frightens me. What was it? There was some game that I thought of the other day and I thought, oh, that would be such a fun Halloween game to play. Maybe it was Hollow Knight because Katie's playing Hollow Knight. But Hollow Knight is long. I can't remember what it was. I was really like proud of my amazing idea too. I was like, oh, that's brilliant. Now I can't remember what it was. I would be willing to play Bloodborne, probably. Dark Souls, you know, maybe not like finish the game, but like, I don't know. Oh, wow, yeah. Hit y'all into each other, into walls. Oh, that's a really good move. Look out for my turtle shell. Oh, wait, knocking you into stuff and things, right? Am I doing this right? Yes. I think so. There is a dungeon around here. Vampire Survivors. Where did you get that amazing shirt? I have one just like it. I need to... I keep saying this. I have ideas for shirts that are not actual, like, copyrighted stuff, really. You know, like the Portal shirt, like the Get Mad shirt and stuff like that. I have ideas, and I just have not sat down to actually put those ideas in action. And that's my bad. I have ideas. I did find out StreamerBot now has, could I describe the game? I can't even remember what it was, but I was thinking about one the other day and I was like, oh, that's the perfect game for October/Halloween. But now I don't remember what it was. Kalulu shirts. You can get Kalulu shirts just in my Stream Elements shop. But that means full transparency. That means, or transparency. That means they take a big cut. So, and they're not made by me. They're like screen printed. Michael has one and it looks great and awesome. And it holds up well and it's great. I'll have to think of that game. I don't know what it was, but there was some game that I was like, that would be perfect for Halloween. And now I can't remember what it is. Boo, boo, boo. And I can't remember if it was a game I own already or if it's a game that I was like, oh, I'll have to get that. Shoot, I don't remember what it was. To be totally honest, it might have been Hollow Knight because Katie was playing I saw Katie go online on my Switch the other day and she was playing Hollow Knight and I thought, oh, maybe I should play that for Halloween. But I've already streamed Hollow Knight. It was a long time ago. It was an entirely different crew. Boop. Wait a minute. Is this a dungeon? No. My brother told me... Oh. I did finish this place? Where's the clank? The clamps. This is the clank? It's non-existent. It doesn't... Doom Eternal. Can confirm. It's supposed to be like right here. Well, okay. Well, where's another? Where's another? You know what? Well, okay. We'll go do this gulp thing. I gotta go get Charlotte in like 15 minutes anyway. Oh, I cannot remember what it was. I swear, I had an idea. Land Rider's back! We all know the game you're pretending not to remember is Dead Space. Duh. No, it was some game that I remember being like, oh, that would be perfect for like spooky season. I can't remember. It was a really good idea too. Oh, maybe it was Phasmophobia. When does Phasmophobia come out on consoles? Maybe Lies of P. That's dark. Maybe BioShock Infinite. Okay, wait. Phasmophobia. PS5 Xbox version delayed at the last minute. Is this from all the Unity stuff? I do have to be careful with Phasmophobia though, because I don't want it to make me sick. Maybe it was Phasmophobia. I don't remember. I could never play Amnesia. Oh, no. I thought about it because when I was looking up, like, I was looking up games to play, you know, looking up creepy games to play. My sister was like, I can't do it. I can't play Amnesia. And my sister can handle a lot more than I can. My sister played Little Nightmares 2. And I could not handle Little Nightmares 2. There's also that game, Guilt. Grandpa gifted money toward either Guilt or My Friendly Neighborhood. still have a little bit of time, but I'll be honest though, I will also be out of town for almost a week in October as well. So I don't want to, oh, this is all connected. Oh! Oh. I understand. I understand how to get there. Yeah, Amnesia, like those creatures are, maybe it was Alien Isolation, but I don't think I could handle Alien Isolation. Let's call it what it is. There is no way I could play Alien Isolation. Absolutely no way. I could try. It goes on sale sometimes. I might be willing to play like the first, I don't know, like 15 minutes of Alien Isolation. Not Dead Space though. Definitely not willing to play the first 15 minutes of Dead Space. I swear I had some like super awesome, maybe it was Doki Doki. Because I think that was on sale. John Steen's like, Guild. Sounds like a game my parents would make me play. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to think about it, and if I can remember it, great. If not, you know, whatever. I've learned though. I've learned that I can handle scary games. I just can't handle gory games. So I don't know how gory Amnesia is, but oh wait. Oh. Wait. This should go straight. Oh, okay. Yeah. I got it. I don't think I can get down through here. Oh, okay. You should play Halo 1 just because we all know you love it. It technically does have zombies. That's true. Chaos, how are you feeling? That is true. It technically does have zombies. I need to be somebody faster than this. Is that faster? I don't know. I don't know. I'll either think of it or I won't. I don't know. I just remember being like, oh, that's brilliant, but can't even remember. Oh yeah, no. Everybody looks kind of decrepit in this game. Everybody looks kind of sad. Okay,
Alrighty
okay,
then.
hold on.
Alrighty then.
I'm trying to find.
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Wait a minute. Where?
Alrighty then. Alrighty then. Alrighty then.
Okay, I haven't found that one yet. I'm trying to find this one. No, yeah, this one is right here, where that comes out right here. Where am I? Oh, I am in the right place. Okay, sweet. You can do already completed dungeons as many times. Oh, that makes sense. It seems like it's a good place to like level up, you know. I think it's down this way. Yeah. Hallelujah. Because I came. Oh, wait a minute. What? Oh, I already did the clank because that was how I got out. Oh. I mean, I knew there was a check mark, but I was like, I don't remember this place. I don't understand. Ooh, that would be fun. A Halo co-op campaign collab for, there's a tongue twister, for Extra Life. Listen, I am totally down to collab with anybody for Extra Life. If anybody wants to do any sort of like gaming, like not necessarily multiplayer games like Gang Beasts or anything like that, but like, yeah, absolutely. Halo co-op or like Phasmophobia co-op or, oh, Towerfall doesn't have, well, Towerfall is kind of like Game Beasts, I guess. Lost in Random? No, what was it? So when we played, and I'm gonna have to go get Charlotte here. I know I didn't play a lot of games today, but I had to finish Charlotte's Zonai sleeve. I loved Halo 1. Halo 1 was creepy, but it wasn't like overly gory and disgusting. 10 Telltale Walking Dead? See, I am not, it's not about scary games. It's about gory games. And Dead Space obviously is one of those. Callisto Protocol is one of those. What's another one that everybody says is like so great? Well, Silent Hill falls into that for me. Silent Hill is super creepy and gross. And like Little Nightmares, even though there wasn't a lot of blood per se, the insinuated violence against children, I just couldn't do. And I think it's also just because I have like little kids. It's just kind of where I am. Maybe that's what it was. Napsy, I think you're right. I have Luigi's Mansion 3. Props to Napsy. I have Luigi's Mansion 3. I don't own it. I don't want to say I own it because it's a friend of mine, but who owns it and left it here forever ago. But every time I reach out to her and I'm like, hey, so I have your game. She's always like, I know it's in good hands. Okay. I should just drive it by her house. But anyway, I am almost positive that's what it was. Luigi's Mansion. I could also potentially play that with Charlotte. We could do a couple like weekend streams or something, and I could potentially do co-op with that. Can you do online co-op with Luigi's Haunted Mansion? I think that was it. I really honestly do. Because during the Direct yesterday, they announced the Luigi's Haunted Mansion 2 HD remake. And I remember thinking, oh yeah, that's right, I have that. And I've heard it's great things about it, and it's Halloween-y, and it's kind of silly and family friendly. Oh yeah, no, I don't think I could do Scorn. I remember watching that ad and just the whole time just being like, what? I don't understand. Worst trailer I've ever seen was Callisto Protocol, for sure. Callisto Protocol was awful. But I think that was it. Props to Napsy for, props to you. The world does seem really cool because I'm kind of into that, but like, ooh, my brother said he played a little bit of it and he was like, yeah, no, that's not a game for you. Sometimes though, I actually kind of surprise myself with how much I can handle. It depends on the context, honestly. Anyway, so that's kind of a thought too, is that Halloween is next month. I like to kind of dress my stream up for Halloween, like a different starting screen and stuff like that, and play like Halloween music at the beginning and all that stuff. So it would be fun, but at the same time, I'm already playing 2 games, and so I don't want to throw a 3rd game in there. So we'll just kind of have to see what happens. I guess if I were to put a game on hold, it would probably be Nobody Saves the World instead of Outer Wilds. I love Nobody Saves the World, but I'm not like 110% hooked on it, you know? It's great. I'm having a good time. It's lots of fun. But I think it's online competition. Oh, thank you so much, Koala. Thank you. Yeah, we're really excited. It'll be really fun. Grim Fandango or Costume Quest are good options for Halloween-y games that aren't horror. Luigi's Haunted Mansion 3 reminds me of an old Mickey Mouse haunted house movie story. Charlotte's played a little bit of it, and she really likes it. It's online competition or co-op and minigames. I don't know about the main game. Okay, well, that's obviously just kind of something to think about. I need to look through my backlog as well because BioShock Infinite is also on there, and that's not necessarily Halloween-y, but depending on when I finish Outer Wilds, you know, I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I have to go get Charlotte from the bus stop, so I'm going to sign off. Shoot, Popinski just went live too. I would raid him, but I have to go get Charlotte in like, seriously, I need to be out there in like 5 minutes. When or if, yeah. So no watch party tomorrow. That's the following Saturday. We've got party stuff going on tomorrow and I'm going to need to recover and recoup, probably take a nap. There's a good chance Auden won't nap because she'll be all like hopped up. But you know what I can do? I can go grab Charlotte. You know what? Let's do that. Oops. I can go to my Be Right Back screen and I can, whoops. I can do words on stream for you guys. Go grab her and then we can raid Popinski. And I will still just have to raid and run, but, you know. Oh, no, I can't. I have to wake Auden up. Oh my gosh. Okay, no, because I can't wake her up at 3:30. She fell asleep at like 1. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I'll have to raid him another time. I've got to go get Charlotte. I have to wake Auden. I'm already 10 minutes past that. I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here and hanging out with me. I appreciate the bits. I appreciate the subs. You guys are fantastic people. I love each one of you. And I will be back on Monday, and I will post pictures to the Discord about how the party goes tomorrow. Hopefully everything goes off without much of a hitch. I'm gonna go wake my baby, and I am going to go grab my 9-year-old from the bus stop. Oh my gosh. Anyway, everybody have a good weekend. I love you all, and I will see all of you on Monday. Remember, choose kindness, and don't ever forget how much you matter. Love you guys. Adios. Bye. Dog, pig, dog, pig, dog, pig, loaf of bread. See you later.
Okay. Well, that just dills my pickles.
I just love junk, trash, garbage.
I'm not like a regular mom. I'm a cool mom.
I'm a stool. Sit on me. Nope, no, stools don't talk. Stools don't talk.
If it walks like a furnace and quacks like a furnace, it's a furnace.